Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today we're taking a look at the Luminescent Oracle by Anna Neves. I am very excited to see what is in this box. I know that not a lot of people requested this one when I asked if people wanted what people wanted to see, but I gotta see what's in here. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to see what's in here. So I'm gonna make it quick. I've already taken off all the plastic, and we're just gonna go through these cards. It just looks so powerful and a little bit dark, like her eyes kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So I wanted to see. I think it's going to be good for the descent. I did that video about the descent. Can you imagine me descending? Okay, so this is the inside of the box. We have that beautiful sage green, nice slim box with the V edge that's nice and finished. I really enjoy these new edges that they have. Their boxes are so nice. The graphic design on these boxes and books have just become, they really have taken flight, I think. They just feel so special. And I love opening them every time I open them. Um, not even just the first time. Sometimes I just want to keep them in their boxes because the boxes are so pretty. This one is nice and thin, so I know I can keep these cards in its box when I'm working with it because it's not bulky. So that's exciting. And we have this little guidebook. It's a little white book with a hard cover. So let's take a look. It says the luminescent oracle is the result of what has always been the goal of my illustrations, to share wisdom, guidance, and inspiration. Illustrations began speaking to me in my early years, even before I was driven to paint or tell my own stories. Once I realized I had a lot to share, that is where my artistic journey began. My illustrations quickly started to portray personal messages or past experiences in which I have triumphed and battles I had yet to face. They became empowering and uplifting, even when the subject was about hardship. I always tried my best to paint strong women characters who confidently and fearlessly face what they are up against. I started adding light or glowing objects to represent hope in my stories. Even with the darker imagery, the messages remained the same, that there is hope for positive outcomes. I kept all these elements and incorporated them in the new artwork for this deck, such as the gold elements that later came into my paintings. My aim was to give my character a strong willed aura by wearing statement pieces. I purposely selected these cards that I felt represented the spiritual realm and that are meaningful to this journey. With this oracle, I wanted to represent guidance coming from a friend giving you wisdom with a direct message. The wisdom may come from a goddess, a warrior, or a sister. In this sisterhood, no one is superior to another. They are all here to help you embrace your journey toward greatness. Each card represents insight, inspiration, and guidance to help bring more harmony and balance into your life. I want to welcome you and guide you through this hidden passage to your magical adventure. And you've got a couple of card spreads in here. There are a few. And then it goes into the cards, and you get the title of the card, 3 keywords. Okay, so the keywords aren't on the cards, but they're on here. And then a message. And then in the back, you have about the artist. And it says Anna continues to experiment with mediums to improve her skills with each artwork, challenging herself to figure out new ways to paint and tell more magical adventures through her art. Okay, so it seems like she's still finding, she's using different mediums. She's finding different mediums that she enjoys. So I think maybe we're going to get different types of artwork in here. So let's see what we get. So we'll shuffle and take a closer look at the guidebook as when we get to the end. This is the back of the card. I don't see a copyright on this one. Is it reversible? I don't believe it is. So it's not reversible, but very beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Raven's Wand back. Been using that deck a lot lately, and the backs are similar color, and they also have leaves. All right, so here we go. Acceptance. She does look like she's resigned, with lots of lanterns lit in the background. Adaptation. Aim. I'm just curious to see what the guidebook says about this. So it says leap of faith, conviction, and chance. Taking a risk is not always foolish, and if I never try, I will never know what hidden doors could lead me to greatness. I am wise enough to consider the circumstances, yet brave enough to take the risks. When I follow the light to the right path, I will not miss hidden opportunities. I will find the key to my next adventure. Oh, that's cool. So it definitely aligns, the write up definitely aligns with the image. Allowance, ambition. Wow. She's got a sword or a blade here, as well as a cauldron. And she's standing in these ruins, completely bared to the elements. Balance, choices. So I'm curious to see what's going on behind her. So I want to see what the guidebook says if it tells us. It says making choices can be difficult as not everyone will agree with your decision. Choices lead to consequences, and those outcomes can lead to hardship. I have faith that the world has good things in store for me. So I believe in my choices. I am confident that I know what is best for me and I will prevail. So that one doesn't give us any information about what's in the image. Clarity, commitment, compassion. So she did mention that she chose some of these and then some were new artworks, I think is what it was said in the guide in the front of the book. So maybe the ones that are new artworks, we have a little bit more information about what's in the image. I'm just guessing there. Creativity, curiosity, dance. Oh, this is cool. I like this dance card. Destiny. It's like she's pouring her, I don't know, her emotions, her faith into what is available to her. Dreamer, eagerness. This kind of reminds me of the dance card. Emotion, engagement. So here is where we have this is one of the ones with the embellishments or where she's adorned with gold. Expectation, friendship, grace, gratitude. Does it look like she's been given something, or maybe she's just laying on a cushion and thankful for the cushion or for the flowers? Growth. I like that these are stained glass. That's kind of cool. Guidance, because it's like, you have to put each little piece to make the bigger picture. So each little piece is part of your growth. Guidance, hope. This is the cover image. Independence, insight. Looks, some of these are that she's playing with the different art styles. We have this one looks kind of Baroque. This one, I don't even know, maybe just looks more modern storybook look. We have joy, letting go. The candle has gone out. Love, more of a self love. New start. Patience. And I was just, okay, so she's got the candle. Okay, so she's instead of letting go, it's like she's holding on. Or maybe this one came first, the patience, because these are in alphabetical order. So it would be interesting to go through and find the ones that look like they're in the same space or maybe continuing the same action and see how they go. Persistence. Here's a sword, but she's put the sword is down. Recognition, recovery, reminiscence with the pages coming from the book. Restraint. This is Pandora and her box. We all know she opens it. Revelation. What is she revealing? Oh, there's a book here. It's kind of buried and it's like she's uncovered it. Okay. Sanctuary. Strength. Lovely picture for strength. I like that. That would be cool for a tarot deck strength. A strength. This would make a great strength card for a tarot deck. Time. Oh, I like this. I like all the beings and all the different. This is interesting. It's dark and edgy. And here are the backs again. Let's shuffle. We read a couple already, so let's just read one more. This is their usual stock, their regular buttery matte or semi-gloss or whatever you want to call it. It's nice and glidey. The size of these cards is just slightly larger than tarot. So I'll just show you. So here's a regular tarot sized card. You can see that the Oracle deck is slightly larger. And then up against a Hay House sized Oracle card, they are the same height and a little bit more narrow. We'll say I did not see a whole lot of diversity in here. Those two ladies, most of these ladies look European. They have different colored hair, mostly dark haired, I will say. Did I even see a redhead? I'm not sure. So we had a couple of people here that look like they could be of various cultures, but for the most part, it's mostly Europeans. There were mostly brown head, some blondes. That's not very much of a mix. Let's just put it that way. It's pretty homogenous when it comes to the way people look, but their adornments are different. Let's just look at what is this engagement? All right, so we have confrontation, activism, and encounter. Watching it happen and not actively trying to make a difference can lead to a more significant battle. Today, I am a warrior, a fighter. I am graceful, yet I have extraordinary power. And when I see conflict or injustice, I use my strengths to help resolve the situation. I stand tall and confront what is in my way without fear. So that would be cool for like a daily poll just to encourage myself. Let's see what independence says. Self resilience, determination, and boldness. The courage within me enables me to stand tall. I value my strength of judgment, which affirms my new point of view. Even when I am alone, I am bold enough to act righteously. I am respected for being brave and standing up for myself. I admire my willpower and fortitude, which bring me a step closer to peace. Let's read balance. I'm trying to get a feel for what kinds of messages we can get out of this deck if we were to use it since I just opened it. So it says harmony, peace, and stability. Taking a step back from the disorder, I find my balance. Oh, I like that. Yeah, she does look like she's been through something. The recent sufferings and trials that I have tolerated are in the past. What is it? What is in the now is my inner peace, which I will treasure. I have come to terms with regaining my stability and energy and know what I want for what lies ahead. Today, I will live in harmony with the world. I like these messages. I think that this would be cool to use for daily polls, and also, I mean, the keywords are great. Could be fine for any kind of reading. You know, you've got compassion, friendship, ambition, dreamer. These are basic keywords that you could use for clarification or anything really. If you wanted to use them to hold, spread positions or something like that, you could use it for that as well. But if I was doing a reading for someone who didn't know what they wanted a reading about, I could pull a couple of these to see what themes we could read about. We could read about love and time and reminiscence today, and then pull some more cards around those to see, what are we doing well around these things? What could we be doing better? Are there blocks? Those sorts of stuff. I could see myself doing that. Oh, they look beautiful together on the table. Look how moody and beautiful they look together on the table. I really like these. Yeah, and I can see myself doing them. I could also see myself pulling one, to concentrate on for the month, for the week, even for the day. I like the daily, even these could be great daily messages, sending people off with a message from one of these at the end of a reading. I could see various uses for a deck like this. It feels kind of, I wouldn't say powerful, but striking. Striking is the word I'm going for. So let me know what you think of the Luminescence Oracle. I don't know how luminescent it feels. I do feel a little like they glow, like this one for sure, and this one. The messages, I don't know where the title comes from. Maybe it's just from her art style and how she likes to put adorning jewelry on people that kind of glows a little bit. So as far as just like a strong feminine oracle deck, or an oracle deck with women that have a little bit of a wilder nature to them as far as the imagery goes, I like this one. I think this is cool, and the keywords work. They're gonna work for pretty much any kind of reading. So those are my first impressions of the Luminescence Oracle. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Shout out to US Game Systems for sending this over to me for purposes of review and so that I could share it with you. I'm very excited to get to using this because I think it's going to be great for this time of year and the other decks that I'm using around now. If you would like a copy of this for yourself, you can pick it up directly from US Game Systems website. I think they're already for sale on their website. But then also I'm going to put, if you're going to buy from Amazon, I'm going to put the Amazon affiliate links in the description box below. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you do decide to buy from Amazon, I do appreciate it when you use those links. It helps me out a little bit. It doesn't cost you anything. It gives me a couple of cents when you click the link, put it in your cart after you've clicked the link, and then check out within the hour. I get a couple of cents. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps me put it all back into the channel. So I appreciate it when you guys use those links. But like I said, you can also get them directly from US Game Systems. And at the moment, if you're watching this when this first comes out, they're having a sale. So you can check them out. And that's all. So until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.